I appreciate you coming.
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh, yeah.
And we're live, guys.
What's going on?
What's going
What's
on?
up, man?
So would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure. Yeah. I'm Brady Hearn. Played drums the 6th Century.
I'm Mamek the Hammock. I vacation all the time. No, I'm Mark. I sing in the band. Singer. Guilty.
Guilty? So how'd
What's
you
up,
guys
Nick?
get the...
Hey, what's up,
Nick?
Looks
guys?
like you're out and about, man.
Yeah.
So how'd
Everybody's
you
having
guys
fun.
get the name?
What? Get the just a dumb, list of band names. Pick one. The
So no
usual
ba-
story, right? I'm sure everybody's got a really cool band name story that they have. Unfortunately, ours isn't really, We had a list of like 100, 200 stupid band names and, kind of reduced the list to one.
So I'll start off with a hard question here. What do you want to leave as your legacy?
Oh, my God.
Man. That's actually a good question. I'm sure.
Like what do you want your gravestone to say?
Yeah, right. The gravestone to say. I don't know, man. I would say from my perspective, I think the most important thing is creating music that's going to resonate with people, past our time. You know what I mean? Like, that would be my thing. Something that's going to touch people they'll remember forever. I mean, I guess that's kind of my thing, I would say.
Yeah, man, I feel that too. For us, I think it's the same for all of us. But what I got into it's just to write better tunes to go, go inward in order to go outward, basically. And that's been our entire mantra, I'd say, since the beginning, is to just try to write better songs, make the visual representation of the music stronger, better, hit harder, that sort of thing, and hopefully people dig it. That's all you can really hope for, man.
Yeah, I'd agree with all that, too. Or maybe we kicked its ass.
That's right.
Or nod to Ghostbusters.
You're in a handicap spot, Nick. You got to move.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to get ticket.
I didn't even see that. That's
I don't know
great.
where else to go.
That's
I
great.
am handicapped. I'm not that,
Hey, man, it's all good. We still love you.
We're all a little handicapped.
All right, Last Supper scenario. Who's your 12 at your table? Musicians, cartoons?
Damn.
One female.
Just one? Okay.
Oh, man. So,
okay. All right. Let me see. Who do I want to hang out with?
We can
That's
each
kinda
pick
like-
4. It's 4 times 3 is 12,
each
right?
pick 4. Okay, just stop.
Well, that would be 12.
Spitball off the top of my head. Ready? Here we go. Bill Clinton, Jacoby Shaddix, Madonna, and Prince.
damn.
Okay.
That's solid. Nick, you want to go first? Because I'm still you in mind.
Yeah, I'll just go. Marilyn Monroe. Steve Harris. Al Pacino. Alistair Crowley.
That's amazing. Man, I would have to say Jacoby Shaddix as well, because apparently I look like him, so I might as well hang out with him. Can't go wrong with Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures. I'd really like to check out his haunted museum in Vegas. He seems like a cool dude. Shit, man. 2 more. Shannon Larkin from Godsmack for sure. He's like one of my idols when it comes to drumming. 4th one? Shit. Fuck. That's a tough one. I don't even know who the 4th one would be. Taylor Hawkins would be pretty dope, but rest in peace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably all I got.
Do you have any advice for anybody that's coming up in the industry?
I mean, we're coming up in the industry.
Yeah.
I got the worst piece of advice once when I was younger was to never get into the music industry, which is the worst thing. And you could say to anybody. It's like with any profession. It's, when you're younger, people tell you what to do and you're influenced by others and you sort of get distracted. At least it was in my case. Or, I have a backup, do this because it makes money. That's all chatter. What you want to do is listen to your gut and find actually what you love to do. If you're good at it, great. But it only matters if you love it. That's what you need to pursue. That's your true north. That's your compass. At least that's what rings true for me. I'm sure it is for a lot of people as well.
Yeah,
I think you said it best.
for sure.
So what do you want? What did you want to be as a kid? Like, did you always want to be in music, or do you want to be a cop, lawyer, or?
Yeah. For me, I think I always, it's like a little kid. It was probably the same response, like fireman, policeman. I hit 11, 12, started playing the guitar, and I really, that's really what I wanted to do. And yeah, I was one of the people that got sidetracked, and I wouldn't consider it wasting a lot of time, but I sort of went in a different direction for many years and never really followed that passion. So I'm happy to get back to it because I'm really surrounded by a great group of people, and I think we're on the right path right now. So
Yeah. I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nick.
No, I've always been interested in art, like all forms of art, whether like drawing or music or writing or whatever. So, unfortunately, I had to take other paths in life to make a living. But, hopefully what we got going on now is going to be the end fruits of all the labor. And we just take over the world, hopefully.
Low hanging fruits.
Yeah, I say that's the ultimate goal. Yeah, man, I grew up skateboarding, so like that was my thing. You know what I mean? I never had a plan B. It was always plan A. I was going to be a professional skateboarder. Like when I was younger, probably used to take me around, do competitions, shit like that. And I've been around music all my life because of my dad. He plays guitar, so I've kind of been in that like atmosphere, but never thought I'd be a drummer until I was like 15. It really strikes my interest, and it was one of those things that I started drumming. And so
Who's got the aviary in the background? Somebody's got like a bird museum. Sorry, Brady.
So it's just, oh no, it's all good, man. It's just one of those things I just kind of took and ran with. They want people like, hey man, you got something special, don't stop. And that's kind of where I've been ever since.
If you could pick your own dream bill, who would you want on it?
That's a really good question. For us playing with those bands or watching the bands?
You playing.
One of the bands that I got into recently because I love their stage performance. I think they knock it out of the park every time. I didn't grow up listening to them, or not grow up, but you know what I mean. It's Bring Me the Horizon. I think they come out with a great single, great live show, great album every fucking time they knock it out of the park. Same thing with Falling in Reverse. I just think those dudes, they put it together really well. I'm also a huge Pantera fan.
His birthday was yesterday.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, his birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Phil. You're a fucking man. You inspired me. Yeah, Phil Anselmo is a huge inspiration on everything that I've done. So, fucking right. Yep. Pantera's number one.
Fuck yeah.
I would go with anybody who wants to play with us. Yeah, I would go with anyone, honestly. Shit. Britney Spears came calling, I'd hop right on that tour.
Yeah, I think.
Britney,
What about
Gaga.
Backstreet?
Yeah, we're them.
Street. Take them all, man.
It'd be interesting to say the least, but you
They're
never
actually
know.
They're actually playing in a couple weeks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, same thing with New Kids on the Block.
Nice.
We can go
Oh, yeah.
boycott the show. Yeah.
We open that show. Put some
Sounds like
quick
a great
dance
idea.
moves together. Why not?
As
Fucking
well.
Brady doing the Macarena.
You guys don't want to see these moves, man.
I know Brady's got moves. We were when we finished up recording at the studio last. You know, we took a nice little siesta in the hot tub in the pool. And Brady had some fucking dance moves.
Let's let it all hang out.
Yeah.
Just get me going, man. Once that shirt comes off, get in a hot tub, it's fucking game over.
Yeah,
Brilliant. I know somebody who really liked that. He's not here this evening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah. I love it.
So if you could pick one song to send somebody to describe you, it could be your own lyrics or somebody else. What would it be?
Cool, man. That's a good one.
That's a really good question. I have to think about that one.
Yeah, I have one actually. One that really resonates with me is "My Name" by From Ashes to Mill. Just the lyrics in that just really like sits with me so much because of everything Matt Brandenberry's going through, trying to come up every year. We're from like the same area, and people have always kind of like shot him down, never gave him a real chance. And the dude's a pretty real fucking person and very talented, super humble. So yeah, that song's specifically for me. I can relate to that. So that's probably a song I would show people that kind of represent me. Cool.
I would say maybe our song FMK. I don't really know the words that well, but I think musically it kind of encompasses everything that we do. At least I think so.
Rah rah
Yeah, I agree
rah
with that.
gaga ooh la la.
Yeah.
What's your bedroom, man?
Bad Road.
FMK, man. That I hope. I really hope people dig that tune. I think we'll release that maybe in 2 songs. We'll have that one come out. That's an interesting one because it's very metal. It's more aggressive than the stuff that we've done in the past, and the lyrics are you can misinterpret them very easily. But what the song, to me, is about is sort of how we're all headed in this. Society is headed in this direction that's not so good. Everything is hyper sexualization, hyper violence, just massive consumerism, just like in your face. And I think as the years go by, as the cycles go by, they get shorter and faster, and it just continues on and on. And that's what that song kind of, in a nutshell, that's what it kind of talks about. It's not really like giving a message or anything, but it's sort of outlining the current situation. It's called Fuck, Marry, Kill. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So as a kid, who was your celebrity
Crazy.
crush?
What was the question? Sorry, I broke up.
That's fine. I said, as a kid, who was your celebrity crush?
I got one.
Who was it?
I'm a huge fan of Katy Perry. And Cat.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, Cat Von D. I like the dark hair, blue eyes. I don't know if Cat has blue eyes. Okay, Cat dude. No.
What's the Kate Beckinsale?
Okay.
Plus, she has an English accent, and I love all things England, so she fucking wins.
For me, I don't know. I guess like Shakira or Shannon Tweed, somebody, the blondes.
I'll throw mine in there. I would have to say Avril Lavigne and Amy Lee.
Oh yeah.
Avril Lavigne looks the same as she did 15 years ago.
Yeah, she does.
So we all have that one song that is female fronted that we will always sing full chested. What's yours?
By a female artist?
Yeah, female fronted, yeah.
Oh, what's that Billie Eilish song we were all singing the other day?
Yeah, Brady was dogging on Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just
I don't know the
messing around.
name,
It's
but
such a good. What's the song? Oh, you know what it is? I just remembered. It's called Bad Guy.
that's it.
Bad
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys are belting it out.
So, could say that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Brady was belting. I don't know if you could belt out that song. It's kind of quiet.
Gotta whisper that. He, who, he,
Brady! Guilty pleasure for me, I don't know, man. Like I'm drawn to a lot of '80s stuff. Probably Pat Benatar, like Invincible or something like that. I think he's awesome, man.
I like Art, man. Art's sick.
What's that?
Art, Van Hart.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Art's sick.
I know it's a weird question, but what's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh, it's not a weird question at all. I think my favorite Disney movie of all time is Aladdin. Happy to say it.
Incredibles? Is that Disney?
Everything's Disney now, so I'm going to take this.
Oh, that's right. Everything is Disney. So I can pick like Star Wars.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, they all have phallic symbols in the background hiding. So
Empire Strikes Back. That's mine. Got
Is
to
that
give one
Disney?
up for the bad guys. Yeah, they own Star
Yeah.
Wars now. I forgot.
Yeah. They own everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right. All right.
Brady, Disney fan?
What is your favorite Disney movie, Brady?
Disney movie? Sorry, yeah, it was kind of. I wasn't sure if that's what it was. Disney movie, man. Oh,
Riff Raff, Street Rat. I don't buy that.
I don't even know because I'm like so like, well, Pixar stuff is like Toy Story, bro.
Pixar
like,
stuff
is
is
that
pretty
Disney?
sweet.
I don't know.
Yeah, Toy Story.
I think it is. Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude. Gee, man.
It's Disney.
Like, 100%.
I was always an Anastasia fan.
I just got into the new Star Wars shit.
Yeah.
You say Anastasia?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a cool
It's a
one.
bit of a classic.
Yeah, it's nostalgic. All that stuff brings back some good memories for me.
What is that one thing that would bring you back to being a kid?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the feel of music really does it for me, man. You know, when you get together or just being in the moment and singing or rehearsing or performing and not thinking. You know, as an adult, we use the left side of our brains more, and you know, we're taught to do things in order and schedule and plan. But when you're using the other side, the creative side, you sort of let go, and that really reminds me of being a kid, I guess.
Yeah, I would say music too. Like certain songs, you know, bring me back to like when I was younger. I would say.
I don't know, my shit cutting out. So, I don't know what the question was.
The question was, what would bring you back to being a kid?
Oh, he still is a kid, so
Oh, okay.
Brady's only like
I am the
13.
kid. I am the child of the band.
Oh, you're the
Michael?
baby?
Yeah.
Technically,
Technically, he's the baby of the band.
Yeah.
I am the baby. Nick is the daddy. It just works out.
Which one of you is always late for sound check?
Well, that's a really easy question. We've never done a sound check, but I'd say me. I don't know why. I'm just thinking I'm going to be late to sound check.
I feel like at this late. So, well, it's a good question.
I do try to be punctual. I think it's important.
So, out of this group, who's the one that you always have to look for? Like I'm saying, that you go out somewhere and you can't find them.
Well, I can always find Scott. I just know him by the shape of his glutes. They're pretty well defined. That's how we met in the first place, man. I was at the gym and I'm checking out this dude. And I'm like, damn, look at the glutes on that guy. And I'm like, I had the courage to walk up to him, right? So I walk up to him and I say, you know, man, like, you know, I'm trying to shoot this shit. Like, how do you do it? He's like, talk to me in 3 months. Come here every day. Talk to me in 3 months. I'm like, all right. He blew me off. Then we started to write songs together.
I think we're all pretty responsible, actually.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know if anybody would get lost. I don't know. I don't know if we'd ever leave anybody at a rest stop and drive off. We're all pretty punctual and like responsible young adults, I guess, for the most part. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think
The
we'll be
road
alright.
might turn us into creatures.
Yeah, you never know.
All right, at this time, I'll let you flip it on me. You can ask me anything.
You have a record collection.
Yes, I do.
You're a vinyl guy.
I only have about maybe 4 vinyls.
What's your favorite vinyl?
What?
I'm gonna have to say Follow the Leader.
Oh, nice.
I was when I found I
What got
finally
you into
found
music?
what got me into music. I'm gonna have to say MTV when it was MTV. I used to run home from school to grab the remote from my brother before he put some baseball game on or anything.
Yeah,
What's
man.
the last,
Those were the days.
Yeah. What's the last show you've been to?
Last show is Slipknot, Kill Switch Engage, Fever 333, and somebody else was there. I'm actually going one tomorrow, actually.
Backstreet Boys and New Kids?
No, Chainsmokers.
Oh, all right.
My taste is all over the place, so
That's what's up.
Me and Joe Perkins actually broke into a Backstreet Boys show when we were kids. We didn't
Really?
mean to. It was unintentional. Yeah, we were at the Vet. I think the Vet Stadium when it was still in existence. I forget how old we were, 15 or something. 18. I don't know. But the doors were unlocked at the stadium, and we broke in. We threw a bunch of chicks like that we knew there. It was ridiculous.
that's pretty cool.
We thought we were going in to see something like cooler than Backstreet Boys, but
Free concert's a free concert.
this is true.
Was that your first concert you ever been to?
No, the first concert I ever been to was with my dad. He took me to. He was an state arm wrestling champ in Jersey, and he took me to this festival where he actually had a competition. I think what's that band that sings Little Miss?
Paramore?
No, got a pocket full of kryptonite. I got a pocket full of
Oh,
Little Miss.
Spin
Little
Doctors.
Miss can't be wrong. What are they called?
Spin Doctors.
Yeah, the Spin Doctors.
Okay.
I think that was the first show I've ever seen. I was real little when I saw it.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Guns N' Roses, I think, was mine. I was super young.
That's awesome, man. I would have killed to see that.
That was a good show. I was super tired the next day going to school, I'll tell you that. So Axl Rose came out at 11 p.m. and played till like 1:30.
He actually played a full set?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was worth it. They were awesome.
I remember I was at the show where they didn't show up. Mixmaster Mike's, I think it was CKY that opened, and then Mixmaster Mike, and then Guns N' Roses. And Mixmaster Mike was playing for like 2.5 hours, and everybody's kind of getting restless. And the lights go on. Sorry, and people caused the freaking riot. It comes out later. Axl said years later that it was because of this, that, and the other thing, management and insurance or whatever the case was. He wasn't at a Knicks game like the news said, and It was like a whole media fiasco.
That's crazy. That's why it was always iffy to go to a GNR concert. I didn't want to spend the money and not see GNR.
It'd be
I
cool
mean-
to see it back in 1987, man.
Yeah, When
When
they-
Rock and Roll Time Machine or something. I think if I was a time traveler, that would be the most fantastic job, is to go back in time and see really significant rock shows.
I think I would go to Woodstock first, though.
You think Woodstock?
The first Woodstock.
Yeah. I would bet you if time travel exists, you'd have a bunch of time travelers at those festivals, at Woodstock, at like significant, really fun events.
I mean, the first Woodstock would have been amazing. Any of the Woodstocks would have been fun. Is there any musician that you wanted to see that you haven't seen yet?
Yeah. Not going to get to see him, though. David Bowie.
Pink Floyd.
Those are good ones, guys. Oh shit. Dead or alive? Does it matter if they're dead or alive?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dead or alive.
Man,
Dove,
I don't know. I really have been itching to see. I'm going back on it. Papa Roach, man. Like I really want to see Jacoby Shaddix in person do his thing. I think he's a phenomenal frontman.
I
really like to see that
actually
energy.
have a funny story.
It's a ball of fire, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I have a funny story about Papa Roach, though. I was a waiter. I got to wait on the drummer. I had tickets for their show, and the fire marshal wouldn't let us in.
even though you had tickets.
Yeah, I never
Shit.
got to see them live.
That's crazy.
What
I
happened?
hope
Did
it's-
somebody light a T-shirt on fire or something outside?
No, it was packed. This is when, what do you call it? Their first CD came out.
Oh, it was like a capacity issue. They wouldn't.
Yeah, I could not get in. I ended my shift. I changed in the car. It was about
Yeah.
maybe a mile up the road, and I couldn't get in.
Oversold the show, I guess.
They said we could go in to the other part, but we would watch it on a screen.
Oh shit.
To this day, I've never seen Papa Roach.
Same here, man. I'm still waiting. I hope the time I get to see him play, maybe we're on the same festival date or something, or a tour one day. That's how I want to fucking see him. You know what I mean? Side stage, backstage. I think that'd be sick.
I just thought it was funny. I got to wait on him and talk to everybody, and then I couldn't get in. Have you ever walked out on a show as a patron? Have you ever walked out?
Oh, walked out on a show. Not like disappointed. Walked out. Walked out because it was had to leave or something came up.
I don't think I ever have. I don't think I would pay to go see somebody I wasn't like super stoked to see. I did go to Lollapalooza one year and fell asleep because I didn't give a shit about the bands that were on at the time. But I didn't leave because I wanted to see some. So I don't even remember what Lollapalooza was, but definitely fell asleep.
I was at a Hoobastank concert, and I ended up hanging out with the openers because it was that bad.
Nice.
I don't
I
even know if
walked out of
there's...
Shinedown, actually. They were so fucking loud. My ears were I had to go to the concession stand to get earplugs and come back because they were so fucking loud. And that's the second time that has ever happened to me. The first time it happened was like Ozfest when I was a little kid. Megadeth was just a wall of loudness and actually hurt your ears.
Yeah, I've never been somewhere that it was too loud. I've had, what do you call it, not the best stage presence, but that's just my opinion. And we're going back to like the first album, so things do change over years. Not to knock them or anything, but that's my first impression. So your new song drops at midnight. So are you doing a special party or anything for it?
No special party. Nothing like that. Nope. Just releasing it.
We're all on vacation anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all away for the 4th.
Yeah.
Just going with the flow. Yeah, we're just waiting for it to drop so we can start pushing it, man.
We're really excited about it. It's one of those songs like we were surprised how it came together. This was a weird incarnation of a tune. Like we tracked it, we shot the video ourselves, we did everything, and then we had to sort of shelve it, and then we re-recorded it and had somebody do the video. So it was one of those weird twists of fate that kind of.
Is it going to be a live? Is it going to be a live video, or is it, what do you call it, a lyric video?
No, it's a real video, just Facebook premiere, or no, I'm sorry, YouTube premiere. Yeah.
So you're just going to release EPs, or you're going to do a full length soon?
Well, EP comes out later in the summer, and we've got lots of material still. We write all the time. We could do another album at some point pretty soon. Things are very open for us right now, and we're excited to see the response and how people react to this batch of material, for sure. We worked really hard on it, and that's something that we're very proud of, and we hope you all dig it.
So is there a song that was too emotional for you to release?
No, I think that's the point, is to get emotional about it and try to get to the center of that. For me, at least, that's why I write, is to try to become more emotional and try to put it out there. So, no, exactly the exact opposite. I would actually look forward to doing that. That's what I try to do.
So what exactly is your writing process? Is it skeletonized, or is it like, do you write a part, you write a part, you write a part, or is it all just one melting pot?
Well, so we all come up with our own stuff. So we've unfortunately with COVID, it's been very remote. So everybody's been coming up with their own shit. We all get together, and so the process before was writing, remotely, pre-production, and then Scott would put together the final product in his studio. Scott's the guitar player, he's not here. So recently it's been more of the same. It's pre-production on our own, at our own studios, and then we put it all together. We take that and take it to the real studio and track it.
So do you send things through WAV file? Is it still WAV file, or is it MP3?
What do you mean? Yeah, the songs are WAV files when you bounce them. You don't want an MP3 unless you're, I don't know.
So, what are your plans for this summer? Are you going to be touring anywhere or playing?
Well, we sure as hell hope so, right, guys? We want to play. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to play, man. I mean, I think that's kind of the goal. We just wrapped up that EP. Just doing more rehearsals and stuff like that. Going to be in a show, like podcast show in New York City, Wednesday, July 6th. We'll be playing acoustically for the first time. I'll be live, which will be pretty cool. But yeah, we're just kind of prepping to hopefully jump on some shows, some tours.
Yeah, we got a special announcement tomorrow, and doing some radio gigs, acoustically. Yeah, it's cool stuff, man. We're really happy, really excited, and very fortunate that it's already getting like a pre-response. We had some of our people send it out preemptively to a couple folks, and some people really liked it, invited us on a couple shows, and we're very very happy, very fortunate.
That's pretty cool. So, do you have any messages for your fans?
Thank you. We'll see you on the road soon, hopefully.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it, man.
Stay sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The sickos, man. That's what we call the fans, sickos. Dude, we have some of the greatest fans, I would definitely say.
We have amazing fans.
There's-
And
yeah, I mean,
they hit us up in DMs. We have great correspondence with a lot of our fans, and each one's an individual relationship. Like it's, they're like our friends and family, pretty much.
So, at this time, do you want to plug where you can be followed and everything else that's going on?
Yeah, go online, check out it. You can find us anywhere. 6thCentury.com leads you to every other place. We have a store. Nick does all the merch designs. We're coming out with some new ones soon. Facebook /6th Century, same as Instagram. I think TikTok's got its own thing, so you have to search for that somehow. And yeah, man, that's really it. Twitter, there's a same thing, but there's an underscore between 6th and Century. But yeah, go online, check it out. We've got some new stuff coming out, like we said, A Million Pieces drops tomorrow, and then we have the EP, which is a 6-song EP, no filler, comes out later in the summer. So
Is that going to be on Spotify and Apple?
yeah, it's gonna be everywhere. Yep.
So, I'd like to thank you guys for your time. I know you got to get back to a wedding. You don't get yelled at. But I want to thank you
Thanks
guys
for having us, man.
Thank you for having.
Appreciate it, brother.
I will tag you in
yeah, man.
the
Thanks.
stuff later on.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate
Have a
it.
good vacation, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Thanks, brother.